Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. So, I'm doing one more recording today because I got time and I feel like I love Slice and Dice. Have I told you that lately? Have I mentioned this is like the best game ever created? It really is. I want to make sure I remind you guys that this game is the greatest game of all time. I do believe that. I think that this is the peak of strategy games. I don't think there will ever be another one like this for me. So, anyway, let's round it up. Shall we? Dabble, Hoarder. Hoarder's great, Squire's okay, Healer's good, Meddler's fine, Dabble's fine. So it's going to be early curses pretty much every time they offer it to me, but eventually I think I get offered a bad set of early curses. But today is not that day. I am coming out to you at 9:30. I haven't been tracking how many Slice and Dices I've recorded. I might... I don't know. I got a lot of recording to do, and I'm gonna do my best. I might, if I have to, I'll go down to like one video a day for a few days. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I like to stay on two, but it might just be too much for me. Which, it's my own fault, which is why I feel like I should just power through. I had plenty of time. It's not like this shit snuck up on me. I just procrastinate when you get right down to it. That's all there really is to say. I just pushed it off. I didn't feel like recording a big backlog, but I was thinking about it today. I was like, man, imagine if like a week and a half ago, I started recording 2 videos a day instead of 1. And the problem with that is that it's a lot. It's still a lot. I should manage my time better, but it's kind of hard. And I don't like to record if I don't want to, because then I feel like I'm phoning it in, you know? I feel like the content does worse. Not does worse, but is worse. Soldier versus Herbalist is an interesting pickup. I think Soldier is nice and consistent, but Hoarder is really good. Like, Hoarder is going to do what Soldier is going to do a lot of the time. And it's only 1 more HP. I'm going to go Herbalist as a result. Second turn, all heroes replace mana gain sides with damage sides. Whoa. This is pretty ugly. I actually really don't like either of these. I guess you play turn 2 Mundane. It's kind of weird, but I don't want to random, and I think that all sides decay is pretty bad. So I just have to prep for the Mundane turn. That's all. Shouldn't be too bad. Hat Dot Alloy is the worst hat in the game. I don't think there's a Hat Dot statue. You could pick Titan Bane Potion. You know, Hexia or Inevitable, just lose. End of turn 3, 1 damage to all allies. This one's completely fine. Rightmost Jammed is not very good. I don't really want to play that. And that's okay. Now, Metal or Making Bones is kind of good for me here if it happens. Looks like no. So we can just go like this, heal up a little bit. Goodbye, Thor. And Bramble. They keep showing me Collector. I'm going to continue to point out, I think this unit, the one of you is in the comments. You know who you are. You're saying to me, no, Collector's not that bad. You've just been cursed. Brother, this guy's cap is a 2 damage side. This dude, his high roll is 2 damage. It's unbelievable. I'm going Sparky. Bottom Poison is much better than Left Sticky. Left Sticky is actually pretty harmful curse. Bottom Poison, 1 poison on Sparky. I can deal with that. 2 damage, 2 mana. Sparky's gonna suffer from this Mundane a little bit, I think, because he's not gonna have a good turn 2 charge, which is usually where you want the charge to pop off. But that's okay. What does it look like? They do, in fact, it does work. There was a part of me that thought maybe this curse wasn't gonna work. I was thinking, what if it was like a weird one where it was buggy, but no. I pick Polearm because yesterday, or whenever the fuck the last run was, I skipped Polearm and I was immediately punished. I'm not gonna equip it now, but it'll be good later. I hope. It's really good if I pick up a Wax Seal. This will be alright. Sparky's gonna drop a little bit low here, but it's okay. We got the freaky curse to deal with. Curse of the freaks. I still haven't rolled one of these mundane sides yet. Kinda weird. I've just been not hitting the base damage sides. All in all, I think that turn 2 mundane is not that bad. It is, again, just kinda strange. I'm getting struck by lightning. That's okay. I'm just kinda slow playing. Now, it's not every second turn, it's just on turn 2. So we are not going to have to deal with anything here. Charge, please. Thank you. I think Bard is terrible. I think Scrapper is okay. The end. Bard is definitely in the running for one of the worst. That is like, he's just so bad. He's just so bad. There's not really a nice way to put it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. He's just terrible. It's quite bad for him. Well, every time I vine, he's gonna end... No, the first vine is like, it's worth 2 damage, basically. Because I'm getting a Bloodlust trigger and the 1 damage on Pseudo, but then every vine after is even. Eesh. 2 shield, please. Well, I can't roll enough to make one of these militia flee. It's just impossible. Alright, I just killed the Pseudo and chill. One of the ever rare all sides threatened but not dying. It's because the regen procs at the same time as the lightning, so it evens out. It looks pretty freaky though. But he really won't die there. They go at the same time. You can see it on Sparky. If you want. Balance or replace the rainbow side with shield 3 rampage. Deal. Why does this have rampage? Learn balance is pretty cool. It's good for Scrapper. 3 mana to just proc all of his bloodlust sides. I'll take that. But shield 3 steel rampage, I might have wanted that because I don't know, it's just so weird. And a steel shield side seems decent. I don't know, man. Shield 3 rampage. How freaky. Need to kill this barrel, please? Yeah. I'll roll it. What am I rolling for? Great question. No idea. Can leave a zap in the tank for this turn. Mostly we want to be thinking about if I need to bank mana to survive a turn in the future on this curse. Like here, obviously, I don't feel like I need to bank any mana. I'm gonna live pretty comfortably against these snakes with that opener. I think Spellblade is a terrible pickup here, maybe. Is it? I don't know. It's okay. I get a lot of power turn 1 out of Spellblade, and Monk is awful with Scrapper, actually. Okay. That's fine. I want to burn my Imbue on turn 1 if I can. Yeah, like an Imbue poison is decent. I'm not opposed to growing my poison as well. This is actually going to be kind of scary. You know what? I shouldn't Imbue. I should leave myself the burst. And I should be putting damage into the fanatic here to try to avoid losses. I should probably play it this way. Set up so that I can almost always kill the fanatic here. That way if he targets someone super heavily, I can kill him And then we can go through and fix all of these deaths. Quite. Okay, let's see what we're actually supposed to do here. A 2 shield, of course, and a 3 bloodlust, of course. But what about the rest? 1 heal regen would be pretty big. Two damage poison, 2 damage, 1 damage, okay. So how about... What I think you're gonna find here is that it's pretty hard. Unless I can kill Belle? No, but if I had forced my damage into Belle, I think I might have had that. We could run... It's not a great play because it's still 1 mana equals 1 save. I think you pick one of your characters to die here, and that's just how it goes with this curse. I'm gonna pick... I'm gonna pick Squire to die here. Although, no, Squire is the worst pick. It should be Sparky to die. There's no way the Bell kills me here. I think it's impossible, but kind of threatening. I don't know if I can draw lethal on him. I actually can't. I'm gonna lose a few characters more than I thought, aren't I? Maybe a redirect is the idea here. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm gonna lose like half my team actually to Bell. How about that? Yeah. It's a tough fight, I suppose, is all I can say. Oh, this is actually the fucking lightning that's killing me, huh? Oh well. I'll save 2. Not a big deal. It's a hard fight. I don't feel bad about that. It's just, with Mundane in particular really fucking me up. The pivotal turn 2 there was hard to navigate. I go Ink Bottle. I think Ink Bottle's actually really good. Hissing Ring is kinda whatever. Ink Bottle for sure. Alright. Now I don't think that loss that we just took is indicative of a bad sign or anything. Don't love this. I'm gonna roll, but I might just fucking cantrip out here. Okay, high rolled a little bit. And this guy dies. A shield there, maybe a zap on the grave? Sure. Could maybe look at making the militia flee in this turn instead, but nah. I doubt it's worth it. Although now I do have to figure out how I'm gonna make this Squire live. I think that might actually do it. That should be 2 damage mana gain, by the way. This curse, this Mundane curse, is actually horrific. This thing's really bad for me. I do not like what it's doing to me on turn 2. It has been pretty consistently bad. I'm gonna do my best, though. Turn balance into a random tier 3? Nah. Knight, Scrapper, I feel a lot better. I feel quite a bit better now. Thank you, Knight. Very cool. 3 mana is a dead zombie. Actually. Just like that. Nice shield up, seems fine. Okay, nice and stabilized. Really this whole run is just this one curse that's hard to deal with, right? All there really is to say. Glyph of Purity is pretty bad because your top and bottom sides aren't usually very cleanse worthy, I find. I think I'd rather just play Whiskey. What character wants Glyph of Purity, right? It's okay for Poet, but I think I'd rather just go Whiskey. I might regret this. I'm gonna jam that on Spellblade and send it. I think I want to focus this run towards finding ourselves a very premium pick for tier 3 gray. I think that's going to be a big piece of this. Let me just kill that fanatic for one. Not too bad, assuming I just kind of whiff here, which, you know. Have I seen a cantrip shield yet? I don't know if I have. There you go. And then Spellblade cantrips into the spiker. That's just what I was thinking about. Could have done a steel play. Whatever. It's fine. The spiker doesn't take anyone, I don't think. Maybe he grabs Sparky on his way out. I'm doubtful. I should look at this, actually. I wasn't 100% sure that was lethal. I was just rolling like it was. Yeah, Doctor for sure. Although the Mundane is going to turn these into, what? Just 2 damage sides, I guess. But Heal 2 Regen is a really, really good side. And I can convert that into a Regen 2 as well. Yeah, Doctor has something very good to do when he's Mundane. And that's a big piece of the puzzle here. I like to press balance. If you think that's okay, I think that's okay as well. I'll do this. I don't... Probably not. Probably not, actually. I'm definitely just supposed to kill off the bones. No doubt in my mind. A good fight 12 for us. Rotten is back, in my mind, to being one of the easiest bosses. He's kind of just a cheap trick. He doesn't really do anything. Just sits there and looks kind of goofy. The max HP down isn't that big of a deal. None of his sides are scary. This boss is goofy again. There was a bit of time where I was respecting him a little bit. I should roll Scrapper down, and I probably shouldn't exert my knight. +1 damage is cool. Oh, no more Vine. That's okay. Leave 2 mana banked. If something goes wrong, I can liquor. Remember that I have my heal or my mana sides back as well, so I should be rolling down for those. Alright. GG, Rotten. Twin Daggers M3. It seems okay. Anything for Catnip? Catnip's also not bad with the 1 mana Spellblade play. Gained a little bit of respect for this recently, but... maybe Twin Daggers Knight. Anyone? That seems decent. Oh, and then I just gave him the ink bottle, and I let him roll all the way to 0. That seems good. Just let him roll it down every turn. He's gonna generate some value. Yeah, perfect set of rolls. No complaints. No notes. Maybe 2 damage over the War Chief. Just thinking, like... That is a little better. I don't know. It's fine, but I have no mana banked if the demon does something real fucked up to me here. It looks like he's not going to, but Oh, and I locked this shield when I shouldn't. I gotta get better about that. Because now my knight's supposed to roll down. Now. You get what I mean. Agent, I haven't been able to play. Thank God I'm free. Very nice. Love to see it. I don't have to deal with fucking Spellblade anymore in this mundane curse. Spellblade was fine, but not really what I wanted. You know, I was just thinking maybe if I pain the Knoll, he has to run. The bandit, that is, has to run. Sure does. And then it's just like... hold. 2 damage to this Knoll, why not? How about that? I've never seen a bandit run away from an ally killing itself. Metal Studs plus Cantrip Shields is pretty decent, but I'm gonna play Bloodlust Agent here. We're into the just turn Agent into a monster game plan, especially with Mundane. Alt. What does that do? Other keywords see colored 3 as -1. Alt. I think I'm just gonna win on this turn pretty much. Yeah, not even pretty much. They got washed. Sorcerer is a call out for sure, but I have so many cantrip items that Sorcerer is good. I also think Bash is kind of whatever here. So it feels pretty easy to click Sorcerer. He gets to roll down to 0 now with Ink Bottle. And if I see any of the good Sorcerer items on 8 or 9, we just win the run for free. Curse Wish is nothing. That's if it's pristine, you get Death Wish, which is really hard to ever activate. I'll take this one, I guess. For now. And we're gonna just... So this is one of those slight optimization timings. You gain more by waiting to liquor until next turn, because potentially Tarantus or a spider will poison Agent on this turn as well. Actually not, because Agent was going into dead. Cantrip 1 damage. Interesting. Wow. I did not realize that was working like that. That's super cool. The fucking polearm is updating dynamically. I had no idea that it could do that. Cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just rolling shit. Anyway, as I was saying, you want to wait on the liquor in case you can bait, but it was actually impossible to bait here, so it didn't matter. Two. My Agent is always going to die here. No real reason to pretend. There's no saving, so I may as well just take the L now. There's no extra turn coming up or anything. It doesn't pan out. I have lethal. Okay. Cauldron Ash. Enduring to the 2 middle sides. Wow, I just processed what this does. This is, without a doubt, maybe not without a doubt, but that's just because there's so many item synergies. I don't know if I could pick a more insane 2-piece combo to be handed to me here. Cauldron Ash, so you get this 5 damage shifter, and you get Enduring to the middle 2, and then you just drop in a fucking pole arm, and now we have 5 damage shifter quad use. 5 damage on the bottom. That's ridiculous. That's really, really insane. As long as my quad use shift doesn't shift her into something else. +1 pip for each time I've been used this turn. Wow. Shifter hypergrowth. Huh. I think that only goes on the shifter side that hypergrows, though, yeah, so it's kind of whatever. We're gonna roll for the quad use, I think. Although, maybe I should take the time to really process what I'm looking at. Sorry, it makes me feel a little better. Reborn? Nah. Hypnotize. Oh, that's like the most broken side in the game. Do you know what Hypnotize does? Hypnotize says set damage sides to 0 this turn. So I just get to hypnotize these fanatics into doing no damage here. The golem is already at 0. It's a 0 damage steel side. So that one's not a surprise. 5 damage scared. I could probably just go for something better here. Does it really matter? Nah. Brawler Stoic, anyone? I'm gonna go Brawler, I think. It's not a super deep choice. I'm just gonna go Brawler. Stoic's okay, Brawler's okay. Doesn't make a huge difference. Sprint? Quad? I mean, if I hit 5 damage quad use, I'm just locking it. Wow, Knight, that was impressive. Impressively not very good. But that's okay. Zombie dies, Wisp dies. We can do like 5 damage to this Basilisk. And then if I land on this Petrify side, I can lick her. Well, you know. Should have checked what the side was. Horned Viper Dumbbell. Dumbbell, if I had one more item slot, would make this for sure the most broken run of my life. As is, it looks like it's going to be Horned Viper Brawler. Nice to have a little backup plan in case something goes terribly wrong. You never know. Things can go horrifically wrong. Press Wish again, eh? Rampage means that I can kill both of these demons off. If I want. I'm probably gonna kill a Shade and a demon. Or 2 Shades and 1 demon. Seems a little better. Just a little. My agent is... oh, rolling an X. I should just lock an X there. And no. I think that takes away his keywords. Yes, and then he lost his pain. The hand is about to get fucking obliterated. This is the worst matchup for the hand I've ever seen in my life. I've seen some bad hand matchups. Sorcerer and fucking Giga Agent. This dude is so finished. I'm gonna go ahead and do Cantrip 4 damage, Brawler hits. Yeah, he's super fucked. Oh, and he gets petrified. Well, that's pretty unfortunate for him, isn't it? That's real petrify, by the way. The hand is fucked. He can't play the game. Yeah, they actually just straight up can't make a turn happen. Wow, it fluctuated back to inflict pain. Huh. How about it? 6 damage Bloodlust, I mean, it's pretty real. What is this, duel? Yeah, nobody's targeting you. It's almost unfair, isn't it? Almost. That's inflict exert to really make sure I drive home the fact that he never stood a fucking chance against this agent. Oh my god. That was ridiculous. What did I take here? I took 3 losses to the Bell and then 1 to Tarantus. Perfectly fine. I think 3 deaths to the bell there was pretty unavoidable. That Mundane curse was kind of scary, but shout out to Giga Agent for that one. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.